Bridging the gap between the rich and the poor.
I am Mr. Shobowale, a guide in MMM, Nigeria. Well, let me just, because if I should say I should start from the beginning, we won't leave here on time. But I will just give you a little testimony. Actually, I joined MMM in precisely January 17 this year. MMM came to Nigeria in November. This, my brother and I, we were in another program that we were doing then before we came across MMM. But all those ones now, they are past tense, so we are no more involved there because this is the real course now. I will tell you, when we joined MMM then, the other program that we were doing, we were just doing all this, I think we are subscribing DSTV every month, but nothing is coming in. We just have to go outside to go and work and bring the money to come and put it in without getting anything in return. But yet, we continue hoping that something good will come out one day. Along the line, we came across MMM, but I will tell you today is a different body, it's a different story. Okay, let me just test this, let me put 5,000. I waited for a month. In fact, that 1 month, I'm regretting it today. They are supposed to have even done better than that, but it is all well. Every businessman will think the way I was thinking then. So after a month, I said, let me see how they are even getting the money. I also GH. Within a short period, somebody just called me from Abuja, that so person from Abuja, that the system matched me with me to pay me 7,000 naira. I said, well, go ahead. Then I started telling people that this is what I am also benefiting. Later I increased it, so I started doing something bigger. I will tell you as of today, between January and now, I will say I've earned nothing less than $1 million in MMM, just to cut it short. The main ideology of MMM is to put smiles on people's faces, and it's achieving that. And nobody is running MMM except you and I. We are the one running MMM. It's not the founder, it's not anybody else, but we that we are the participants. Thank you.
Tell us your name and when you joined MMM.
Precisely May, my brother here introduced me into MMM. Initially, I did not believe it. I said, it's one of those online, business. I was scared. But by July 7th, precisely, I decided to PH, and I did 50,000. I did another 50,000 when I was not getting a response. The first one came, I was given 63,000. By the time the second one came, I was given 76,000. So far, within a period of between July and today, I've earned 39,000. I was blown out. So I'm sincerely very grateful to the originators of this program. And I think we should embrace it because it's going to help us to solve so many problems. Thank you.
So what is MMM? The triple M stands for Mabrodi Mondial Movement. What is Mabrodi? Mabrodi is the name of the man that came up with this concept. He's a Russian. His full name is Sergei Mabrodi. He's the one that came up with this concept. Mondial means large. That means MMM is not only in Nigeria. MMM is virtually in most of the countries, 118 countries so far. Then movement, when you talk of movement, you're talking about a certain people that share a certain ideology. When you come together, you share a certain ideology. That's movement. So movement, MMM, the participants will make up that movement. We share the same ideology. And what is the ideology that we share in MMM? That ideology is to help people to become financially free. That is the sole aim of this concept. MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. This is just a platform. We shouldn't go ahead to tell people that it is a company. MMM is never a company. It's is never an investment program. It is never a multi-level marketing program. It is not a bank. It is not a business. So it's just a platform that connects one who wants to help and one who wants to get help. That's just all. It's just a platform. So it's not an entity. There is no place you go, you see, this is the MMM office. No. We are the offices. We, the participants, we make up this community. And we are the office. Ordinary people helping. This program is not meant for the rich. It's not for, if you can afford 3 million, if you can afford 2 million, this program is not for you. This program is actually meant for those people who are ordinary. This community is established on the principle of power of giving. Even our Bible tells us that a giver never lacks. So just have it at the back of your mind. It's not all about you earning 30%. It's not all about you bringing somebody anything. It's all about you touching someone's life. So what is the aim? The aim is to help make us to become financially free. That is just the sole aim. When you become financially free, you can get whatever you want. You can buy whatever you want to buy. You feel happy. We are the first fruits of something new in modern slowness and ruthless world of greed and hard cash. As we are aware that the financial system is so unfair, that is the essence that this man came up with this concept. We are the largest donation exchange network in the whole world. You cannot get any other program that you can compare with this. Participants transfer money directly to each other. It's just a peer-to-peer system. This program connects us. So peer us together for us to help one another. And they help us to calculate the reward for you coming on board. In 1994, MMM had 1/3 of the entire cash in Russia. Back then in Russia, because of this program, 1/3 of Russian population held cash. And I believe it's going to happen in Nigeria very soon. Up to 200 million. I think as at yesterday, we've hit 300 and something thousand people in Nigeria so far. So this is the man that came up with this concept. This is history. He's a Russian by birth. He was born in 1955. I think 2 days ago he had a birthday. He's a mathematician and he's also a programmer. And that is why, because this program is being programmed. It's being controlled all the way from Russia. And that is why you see the platform. The platform is so effective. This man became, he's a mathematician and a programmer. He started MMM Cooperative in 1989. He became become a joint stock company in 1994. That's MMM. He started MMM Cooperative in 1989, and in 1994 it became a joint stock company. Then, in 2000, I think within that period, he contested for a Russian parliament, and at a point he had to resign because he refused collecting allowance or whatever. So this man he came up with this concept because in Russia he saw that a lot of people suffer. So because he was championing this program, at a point they arrested him in 2003. And I know people who, if you Google, you see that we even call him scammer. He's a scammer. They say he did this, they say he did that. Because then they had to arrest him where the money, because there was a central place where the money was being stored. They packed all the money. I don't know whether it's saying lorry or what. There's something they came and packed all the money. They accused the man that he's a scammer, that is scamming people and all that. They jailed him for just no cause, because he wants to help people, because he wants people to smile, and the government doesn't want him to do that. They want him to do that. So in 2011, the program, the MMM was revived, and that is why you see there is no central place now where we store money. Our goal is to create a fair financial system, just like I said before, that the world is so unjust and unfair. And that is why you see the rich man keeps on becoming rich, while the poor keep on becoming poor. Why? Is it fair? It is not fair. It is not just. So these are the two buttons that you see. This provide help is used when you are donating money. That is providing help. PH means to provide help. Then this get help means when you want donation or when you're getting help. That's withdrawal. So when you're providing help, you're kind of donating money to someone, you're helping someone. When you want to get help, it's a kind of withdrawal. Someone else is trying to help you. This is the starting point. It gives birth to reward. It is only when you have helped someone that you expect to be helped. If you don't help someone, you will not be helped. So when you come into the system, you must have helped someone for you to ask for help. Otherwise, you cannot get help. Mafro. What is Mafro? Mafro is the internal currency of the system of MMM. So that is why once you become a member, you register and you declare that willingness to help someone, your Mafro will be credited with that particular amount that you came in with. But it will be on red. It is what you buy when you pledge to donate and will start growing from that moment at the rate of 30%, that is 1% per day. The calculation of rewards often occurs twice a week. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, you see your Mafro being added. If it's 10,000 today, when you check Tuesday, it must have added something. Every PH in MMM confirmed and unconfirmed is always frozen for 14 days. So once you declare willingness to help someone, when you go to your Mafro, you see it on red. Why it's on red is because the money is still with you. It is unconfirmed. So it will be like that, except within 14 days, because you cannot get help at this point in time, because the money is with you. Actually, you don't go to the bank and say you want to withdraw, when you don't open an account with the bank. When the money is still with you, it's not possible. So that money will be with you, and your Mafro will be on red. So the money now, when you now donate it, once you donate it, even if it's 20th day, 25th day, once you donate it and you upload your proof of payment and the person confirms, it becomes available for you to get help immediately. So frozen here means you must not get help. You must not make withdrawals. Within the assigned days for you to be eligible and the reward and bonus, because the money is still with you. The bonus will not be confirmed until you get another on your main PH. So your bonus will not confirm until you've been given another and it gets confirmed after you must have done what you're supposed to do. Where does 30% come from? There is no interest. In MMM, we don't use interest. We use interest for companies because it's not a company, it's just a community. We help ourselves. So you don't use the word interest, you use the word reward. You are being rewarded for coming into the platform to help to develop the platform or to help someone. So you will be rewarded with 30%. Mafro is an index of your tributes to the development of the community. This index Mafro grows at 30% per month. This growth rate of Mafro can be adjusted at any time. It can be adjusted, it depends on the programmer. It can be adjusted, it can be stopped, it can be increased, it can be cancelled. MMM's 30% earning cycle. So the way it works, what gives this community what sustains this community actually is for you when you provide help, you try to get help. And like I said if you don't give, you will not be given. GH, then it will be waiting to be dispatched. After that, you donate your money and all that, and it's confirmed. You can ask to get help. Once you've been able to match with someone that will give you this, after everything, you need to come back to the system. It's either you re-PH everything or you re-PH part of it. It all depends on you. So that's what keeps the system going. So we will always provide help, get help, and we provide help. MMM's 30% crowdfunding. Where does the 30% come from? A lot of people ask this question. Where does it come from? It is just crowdfunding. That's what banks use. That is what insurance companies use. Some people will deposit money. The deposit will be used to service others who want to withdraw. That is why you see in banks, someone can deposit 200,000 They can use 200,000 to pay up to 10 people that want to withdraw. It's just the same thing. If we would all claim our life insurance on the same day or week, do you think insurance companies will be able to pay us well? It's not possible. Even the banks, if everyone that has an account with the bank goes to the bank and says, I want to withdraw my money, the banks will not be able to pay you. MMM, we use the same concepts. We use the same grant funding. The only difference is that our own is PH and GH. We provide help and you get help. So with my brother, who is the founder of this program, that's what he puts in place. So we refer, ours is to PH and GH regularly to refer new members, though it's optional for you to refer someone. But if you see a program that has helped you a lot, why don't you share the opportunity to someone else? It's optional. This is the only program that because we say it's not a multi-level marketing program. Benefits of participants. With the participants in the community, there are some benefits being attached to you as a participant. You provide help and receive 30%. That's one of the benefits. More per month for your donations. Registration bonus for every first donation. From 70, I think it fluctuates because of dollar exchange. That's why you see some 16, at times 16, 17, 18, just like that. So for donation from 17,000 to 159,890, you'll be given $20 bonus. From 160 to 1,098,000, you'll be given $50 bonus. You'll be given $100 bonus from 1,099,000 and above. Yeah, there is another benefits of 10%. For you to refer someone, you earn 10%. Now he has GH 130,000 and he wants to come in again to recommit. Let's say he's coming again with 100,000. Mr. A, you will not get 10,000 again. What you're going to get is minus 30,000 plus 100,000, which gives you 70,000 times 10%. That gives you 7,000. That's what Mr. A gets as a referral bonus. So a lot of people ask these questions. Why is my referral PhDs? I didn't get up with this and all that. So that's the reason. MMM rules. There are some rules for you to participate effectively in this program. There are some rules that you need to adhere to very strictly. Rule number 1, do not have multiple accounts. It's an offense for you to have multiple accounts in MMM. If you're caught, they will block you entirely and you won't participate again in the community. So it's very, very serious system. Rule number 2, do not share email or bank details with other members. Don't share your email or bank details with other members. You can use your tool, whether laptop or iPad, to register as many people as you want. But what is not acceptable is for you to access their personal office from your own tool. Do not delay in paying for your order. You don't have to delay. If you're participating with your spare money, you don't have to delay when your order comes out. You don't have to delay. You go ahead and make your payments. Because you're given 48 hours to pay. When you pay, upload your POP. Relax, the person that is to confirm also has 48 hours to confirm. Rule number 4, do not edit your banking details or change password. This is very, very sensitive. You have to be very careful. Once you've registered and you've saved your bank details, please don't go back to edit it or delete it. If you do, when you want to GH, it will be delayed. Your other account will enter moratorium. Moratorium is a period when if you ask for help, that help will not come. It takes 15 to 30 days. Do not click on the I refuse to make payments. Once you've done that, if you have an order and you go ahead to click on that, they will block you immediately. So you need to start writing support to unblock you. Do not make deposit and going to attach POP. Once you make your payment, please your order has not been, or your bill has not been fully executed until you upload your proof of payment. Even if you have paid and you don't upload your POV before your time runs out, you will be blocked too. Do not fail to confirm your payment, penalty will be blocked. You don't fail to confirm your payment. If actually this is a community that is based in honesty, it is a community that is based in fairness. We have to be fair to one another. We have to be honest to one another. If we are telling ourselves the truth, don't allow your family member to PH more than you. So if they want to PH more than you, let them use your personal office. Always remember to write your letter of happiness. It takes 3 days. But once you've gotten your help, the moment you've gotten the last help, they split the other two. Once you've gotten the last help, you see the letter of happiness dialogue box open up, wanting you to write the letter of happiness. You have 3 days to do that. After that, you will be blocked if you don't do that. Enrolling people just for the sake of bonuses without educating and caring about them, or enrolling them when they are not really interested. You don't need to enroll someone, don't force someone to enroll. Once you've shared the opportunity to someone, allow the person to make a decision. Many years of operation, we had proven the system's reliability. The system has been reliable, so we don't have any issue since 2011 that the community was reformed. We've been helping ourselves and we've been getting the reward, the 30% reward. If you look at this, you see the mechanism of security and stability. Just like I told you, if every person that has money in the bank goes to the bank to withdraw their money, the banks will collapse. No two ways about it. That is why if you see here, you see provide help. This is a kind of donation. This is deposits. This is withdrawal. If you look at the deposit button, that's the provide help button, you will see that it is bigger than get help. Meaning that a lot of people provide help, few people get help. So the system is not on pause mode, it's active. So pause mode there is inactive. So but if you look at this, you see that get help button is more than provide help. Meaning that a lot of people want to get help. And if everybody wants to get help at the same time, the system will collapse. The system will collapse. Because there's no way everybody will try to get help at the same time. And what causes that is panic. So that is why in MMM we don't need to panic. Because once there is panic, you see everybody will want to DH. And once everybody has to DH, the system, it won't be able to. And that is only when they will place it on pause mode. That is only when you will not get help. And if they place it on pause mode, the old macro, that the people that have been in the community, their old macro will stop growing. They will pause it. And if they pause it, the new ones that are coming in to provide help will be used to be settling those other ones. So taking part in the community is a personal decision and personal responsibility of each participant. There is no legal obligations and agreements, no guarantees and promises. So MMM is not guaranteeing you, it's not promising you. That is why if you're joining the community, you will sit down one and there. You are coming in on your own. Don't say maybe somebody forced you. That is why when you share, we say when you share the opportunity, allow the person to make decision. So far as that person is up to 18 years that can make decision or not, allow the person to make decision. Let us the referral bonus not be something that will drive up to start reaching even when they are not ready. So there is no obligation. There is no agreement, there is no guarantees and promises in MMM. The work of the community depends entirely on each member's behavior. At the same time, there are a few simple tips and recommendations which will make participation MMM safer for you. Don't donate a sum which is critical to you. We use our spend money. Your spend money, my spend money may not be your spend money. If you are actually using your spend money, even if the system enters pause, you don't need to worry yourself. Regularly give and ask for help. When you provide help, when you declare willingness to help someone and you your match and you paid your in 30 days, you should be able to get help. Don't leave your money to start compounding. We are against compounding because it's not an investment. Always try to get help. It is unwise to wait until the amount available from drawer will become astronomically large and then request the entire amount at once. It's harmful for you and for the community as a whole. So only big and fast-growing community can succeed. We provide budget for, actually we conduct offline events just like I'm doing, or virtually in all the in Nigeria and likewise other countries too. So we conduct offline events to try to educate people more about the program. And try to sign up new people because new people have to come into the system. Some of us do charity events. As you see people going to orphanage homes and destitute homes and all the rest of them to donate items. So this program has been helping a lot of people to become financially free and to put food on their tables. We provide budget to you, chance to build a real big team of your downline. Frequently asked question, is MMM not a scam? So many people ask this question. MMM has successfully worked for more than 5 years, 2011 up to now, that's 5 years. So if it's a scam, I believe by now it was collapsed. How can I be sure that I will not lose my money? How can you be sure that you will not lose your money? You can only be sure when you come into the system, because if you are far from the system, you will still have that thinking that you will lose your money. All information about MMM is clearly stated on its website, along with the warning about the risks. Be open and honest with those you are inviting to join the community. Be honest, be fair. Now we've covered Republic of South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Swaziland, Uganda, and now we are building the team in Nigeria. And MMM Nigeria started in November 17th, 2015. This is just 8 months, 9 months, getting to 9 months that the program has been on board. So I want to appreciate you for coming.
Please, can you go back to the next one?
Okay, what
Possible.
summary?
Yes.
Okay, what we said MMM is a community. You know, as we're just sitting here, we are participants. So it's only participants that make up a community. We said it's not a business, it's not a company, it's not a bank, it's not a multi-level marketing, it's not an investment program where it tells people to come and join. Right? So you see one program that pays 30%, you know. It's just a community of people as we are here now. You may need help today. You say you want, let's say you have spare money, let's say you have 10,000. And you know that 10,000 has been in the bank or in your drawer is not giving you anything at the end of the day. You can use that 10,000. Help someone in the community. When you come in the community, you help someone. So once you say you're helping someone with 10,000, they will give you the person. Let's say this is a community now. They can give you this or that, they match you. Maybe he has been in the community and now he wants to get help of 10,000. You want to provide help of 10,000. MMM connects two of you because it's just a platform. Meanwhile, your 10,000 has become 13,000. You ask to get help of 13,000. Someone else that is into the community that wants to help somebody with 13,000 is the one they will match you to give you 13,000. And you transfer the money from your bank to the bank. That's all.
I want to find out, is it registered?
It is not a company, so you can't be registered. It's not a company.
It's not only company.
It's not an entity. You register an entity.
Organization, a club, you register.
This is a community. This is entity. You register an entity. You register a company. This is a community. I don't know if you're getting it. You don't register a community now. You don't register, it's not an NGO. You register an NGO. But this is a community. Who make up the community? As we are sitting here, we make up the community. So that we can be registered.
regarding like this, you say you provide budget. And since the community doesn't have any money,
Budget, is it the last
you know,
slide?
tell us that you provide budget for things like this, charity.
Yes, yes.
homes.
Yeah.
I want to know where the money comes from.
Okay, the
If
money,
you just transfer money to each other, there's no
Okay.
pool of money anyway.
the money comes from the participants. That's where the money is coming. I know the owner of this program, they still make money. You know, when you log in, it generates traffic, and through that they earn money too. But this is not, that's not, we pay ourselves. We pay as the participants pay ourselves. We help ourselves.
Some days ago, one guy registered me through online. So I was telling the guy that it's not a scam. He said no, it's not a scam. So the guy now said, let me just try it with 1,000 naira. So I now told him that, are you sure this thing will work? He said yes, it works. So later on, the guy now said, I'm not donating any money. He didn't even tell me anything about MMM. He didn't even enlighten me about the rules and everything. So he now said that, he now registered me, now that I go and log in. It's one website give me like that. When I log in, I now saw the 1,000 naira. So they now matched me immediately, and I paid the guy. And I asked the guy, I said, okay, how am I going to upload POP? So he now said I should send it through internet, the teller. And I gave it to the guy. So the following day, I now told the guy that I want to do it myself. The guy said, no, let me direct you. I said, no, I want to do it myself. And I went to go and provide help again of 2,000 naira. And I went to go and provide. Instead of me to put other bank, and I went to go and put Bitcoin. So he now gave me to the wrong account number, wrong phone number. I was calling the number, see it's not even going. So I now called the guy, and I said, I'm in problem. He said they will block me within 36 hours. So I said, the number, the account number they gave me is wrong number. So the guy now said, I should go and write to support. Before the following day, when I went there, he said I've already blocked my account. So I now went to go and write to support, but up to today, they have not answered my inquiries since yesterday.
Okay.
But they said my account is blocked.
Yes, your account will be blocked. You mistakenly click on Bitcoin. When you're trying to prepare, you know, in Nigeria, what we use in Naira is other bank. That's what it's not Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, once you've selected Bitcoin, they match you immediately. The other comes immediately. You don't have Bitcoin wallets. You don't know about Bitcoin. So the only thing you could do is to click on I refuse to make payment, or you allow the order to the time to run out. They will block you. And if they block you, you can now write to support, which is what you've done. It takes 48 hours for them to unblock you. Go ahead.
You said here that you can provide a help to someone. At the end of 30 days, you might not get any help. So how comes that they are telling us now that provide a help?
No, that's not what I said. What I said, sorry, I'll give you, let me know. What I said is, you know, this system, that is why I use banking system to give an example that if people do not deposit money, the banks will collapse. If you have given help, if the system enters pause, that is when you will not do help. Pause means that time because the GH has override the PH. There are a lot of it, just like there is 100,000 in the system and 200 people want to withdraw 200,000. So it is over. So that is what will make the system. They will pause the system. But if they pause the system, the old macros will, those people that have macro already in the system, it will stop growing. Then new people, they're not going to, the system will be working too, but new people will be coming in. Do you understand? As new people are coming into PH, they will be using that one to settle the old macro, but old macro will stop growing, it won't grow again. The new macro will be the one to grow. So it's only pause mode that will make you, if you have helped someone, you will not get it. I didn't say 30 days.
Yes, under the rules, it said do not make deposit and fail to attach the proof of payment. Yes. Now somebody make deposit into my account and failed to attach proof of payment, and I've extended it twice, and yet he has not responded.
The person paid to you, and you have received the money.
Yes, I received the money. They refused to attach proof of payment. I've extended the time twice.
Have you
Even
tried
calling
to call the person?
Yes, and he said, it's my brother that
I don't
registered
think he
you.
does he understand the system.
He does not.
What about this guy?
The guy that I called the guy that even the guy that does not even understand. Yes.
You will need to drop the name of
The guy that the referrer. It might be the referrer that
It's the guy that.
There's no way the guy that will not understand.
The
You drop
message
the
should upload now.
This happened yesterday.
Yes, you will drop the name of the guy and
Keep on extending the time. Let's see if we
and
try to
drop the name of the guy and
Otherwise, what's the limit and this law? So let's return the money to you.
My question is that can one operate the Bitcoin from Nigeria here?
number one thing about Bitcoin is it's easy for hacker to come in because it's an online, it's a digital account, it's an online account. So and if you don't know how to operate it, you will fall into the hand of all these people. So it's better we stay with our Naira so that we will not even enter post mode. We don't want post mode, we don't want to start in Nigeria. So once we start doing Bitcoin, immediately you village, you will be matched immediately. Because Bitcoin is all over the world.
It's a global
something. So Naira is meant for Nigeria. So let's stay with our Nigeria.
30% interest is not a bank institution. When they get the interest, they pay to people.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, my brother explained it before. The 30%, we are the one paying ourselves. MMM just like a cooperative. I'm just using that word, a cooperative. Or let me call it what they call a susu or something. That somebody will take today, another person will take tomorrow. But in this one, you help somebody today, then in 30 days, you also ask for help. But you have 30% reward, including the amount you used to help somebody. The one that you also used to help, you also paid somebody 30%. Because you didn't know the amount the person also used to help somebody else. You understand? So that is why it is advisable that every month, you don't leave your money there. Every month, you also get help, then provide help again, so that the money will keep on circulating. That is what bank is doing. If every one of us here decide today that we are not depositing, want to go and get our money, I will tell you they cannot even pay 10% of us. But it's because some people are depositing, some are withdrawing. That is what keeps the system running. That is what MMM needs.